and welcome to 911 News.
So call it for an emergency, just like that one, for breaking news. Let's get to the news.
Hey guys, it's Emma here. Welcome to our book review section. Today I'll be telling you about the book Safe Haven. It is a fiction book that was written by Nicholas Sparks. It is 15 AR points and has a book level of a 5.3. Let's tell you something about it. When a girl named Erin is stuck in an abusive marriage, she decides to start a new life. She takes on a new identity in a new town, Southport. She meets a guy named Alex and his two kids, Kirsten and Josh. Alex and Katie start to fall in love when tragedy erupts. Do you think they can stay together? These 340 pages make up an intense book. Go check this book out at the Simon Dearborn Middle School Library. Let's send Olivia with her book review.
Thanks, Emma. This is Olivia with my book review, Heaven is for Real. This book is about Colton Grupo and his journey through heaven. Colton kept getting sick again and again. He went to the hospital and the doctor said that his appendix ruptured and he would die. While laying in the hospital bed in a dead state, he went to heaven. He saw many things, including what his mom and dad were doing in the hospital waiting room, and his sister that was not yet born. In this book, he was one of God's little angels. While you read this book, you will have different emotions like sadness, happiness, and laughter. So go check this book out at our library. You won't regret it. This book is a 6.3 reading level, and it is a 6-point AR book. This is a nonfiction book. Remember, heaven is real.
What do you say?
Now to Maddie with the last book review.
Thanks, Olivia. I'm Maddie, and I'm doing the last book review. My book review is on Prisoner B3087. Survive at any cost. 10 concentration camps. 10 different places where you are starved, tortured, and worked mercilessly. It's something no one could imagine surviving. But it was Janek Gruner has to face. As a Jewish boy in 1930s Poland, Janek is at the mercy of the Nazis who have taken over. Everything he has and everyone he loves have been snatched brutally from him. And then Janek himself is taken prisoner, his arm marked B3087. He is forced from one camp to another as World War II rages all around him. He encounters evil he could never have imagined, but also sees surprising glimpses of hope amid the horror. Yet can Janek make it through without losing his will to live, and most of all, his sense of who he really is inside? Read Prisoner B3087 in the SDMS library. It is a 4.9 reading level and a 7 AR points, and it is a fiction book. Remember, survive at any cost.
I'm Olivia. What is an African culture? An African culture is a mixture of tribes that have their own unique characteristics. It is a product of diverse population that today inhabits the continent of Africa. African culture is expressed in its arts and crafts, folklore, religions, clothing, music, and language. Welcome to the study section. Today we're interviewing Miss Lumen. Miss Lumen, why did you pick social studies as your
area to teach?
Yeah.
I always just liked social studies in school. I like to travel, learn about things around the world, so that was an easy decision.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite subject to teach in social studies?
That's a tough one, but I would say anything about different cultures around the world.
That's cool. Why is that your favorite subject?
I like learning why people do different things, why they act the way they do, why they dress the way they do, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Who is your favorite student?
Me. It's me. Olivia, today I'll be telling you about science. Science is the knowledge about or study of natural world, based on facts learned through experiments and observation. Some science topics include rocks, astronomy, Earth, and the human body. Now let's talk to Miss Kramer about science. Thanks, Olivia. Today for my study segment, I'll be talking about science. With me, I have Miss Kramer. We're going to ask her a couple questions. First question. What was your favorite subject in middle school?
It was actually gym, because I got away from the regular classroom.
What is your favorite topic to teach in science?
Well, I like it all, let's be real here. But my favorite is rocks, and my students know that. I'm a total rockhead.
Okay. When did you decide you want to be a teacher?
Well, I didn't want to be a teacher up until about senior year of high school. So I guess senior year when I did physics is fun.
Why did you want to be a science teacher?
Well, when I was in school, I had a teacher called Mr. B, and he did this thing called Physics is Fun. And we would go to elementary schools and we would do science experiments for them. And we would explain the concepts and that kind of thing. And that's kind of where my love for science came from.
Well, I'm so glad that we got to talk to Miss Cameron. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Now let's send to Maddie with her study segment. Bye.
Emma, I'm Maddie, and today I'm going to be talking about different cultures. When you think of cultures, what do you think of? A culture is the arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarding collectivity. Is that what you thought culture was? A culture has many parts, like traditions, language, clothing, music, foods, religion, and even more. Cultures are very important to people because, matter of fact, everyone has a culture. So next time you learn about cultures, think, what is your culture and how would you describe it? Here's a fun activity to do. Make a culture quilt, which is a piece of paper with a bunch of boxes, and then you color in each box or decorate it about different parts of your culture. Well, that's all for my culture review. Now I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Jackson about a few things about him. Thanks, Emma. I'm Maddie, and I'm going to be talking to Mr. Jackson about social studies. Mr. Jackson, what was your favorite subject in middle school?
In middle school, I always liked U.S. history and geography. Those are some of my favorite subjects that I had.
Very cool. Okay, why did you want to become a social studies teacher?
I just liked social studies, like working with kids, so those are some of the things that inspired me to be a teacher.
Okay, what do you like about social studies?
What do I like about it? I think I like how it touches on so many things. It can teach us how different things impact our lives and how we're connected to the rest of the world and how things, even in the world, are so interconnected, how one thing can change so many other things. That's what I like.
It's very interesting. Who is your favorite student?
Well, I don't know if I can pick just one student. I like all my students, really.
Nice. And lastly, what is your favorite dance move?
I tell you, I think I gotta go with a whip on that one.
I'm Maddie, and thanks. Hi everybody, I'm Maddie with Optimistic Others, and today I'm going to be talking about 10 things that happen in the world in one day. So the first one, human body cells will expire and reproduce about 50 trillion cells. Second, each person will lose about 40 to 100 strands of hair, while each of the remaining strand will grow 0.35 millimeters on the average. Third, each person on Earth will say about 48,000 words a day. Next one, people will flush the toilet 22 billion times, which will utilize water enough to supply the bathing needs of 50% of the world's population. Each adult person on the planet will inhale approximately 23,000 times. Around 150 to 200 animal and plant species on Earth will be placed under the extinct list as ecological damage continues. About 1,000 insects will fall into prey of one bat. On the average, each person will shower for 12 minutes. 8.6 million lightning strikes will occur, and approximately 18 million people will have. So I'm Maddie, and now those are my optimistic others. Now to Olivia.
Thanks, Maddie, and here's my optimistic others, the top 5 corniest jokes. And today with me is Maddie. Why are penguins socially awkward?
I don't know.
Because they can't break the ice.
That was a good one.
Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Where does the one-legged waitress work?
IHOP.
Why did Santa go to college for music?
I have no clue.
So it could improve his rapping skills? What do you call a belt with a watch on it?
Please just tell me this answer.
A waste of time. That's hilarious. Thanks, Maddie. Now to Emma.
Thanks, Olivia. My optimistic other topic, Michigan football. Michigan University has had a college football team since 1879. They're in the Big Ten Conference, and their head coach is Jim Harbaugh. Their stadium is in Michigan Stadium. It was built in 1927. Some of their rivals are the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Michigan State Spartans, and of course the Ohio State Buckeyes. They have won 13 Big East titles, and they have participated in the 1902 Rose Bowl. And their 2016 record is 9-1. They lost to the Iowa Hawkeyes, 14-3. Michigan includes some players like Jake Butt, Willem Spite, and Jarrell Peppers. Thanks for tuning in to my optimistic others. Optimistic others. What is so funny? You didn't
Hi guys, I'm Olivia.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Emma.
And welcome to 911 News.
Thanks, Emma. I'm Maddie, and I'm going to be talking to Mr. Jackson about social studies. So, Mr. Jackson, what was your favorite subject in grade school?
Well, when I was in school, I really liked history and different social studies subjects. That's what I was really into. You want to start that over, maybe? Let's shut down.
Thanks, Carson.
Got it?
Now to Emma.
Now to Emma.